Na, sziasztok, akkor ismét egy kis Dragon Age 2. Hát egy kicsit rövidebb lett a stream, mint elsőleg vélte volna az ember, mert a technika ördöge közbeszólt. Már valami feladat miért jöttünk ide.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Miss Eyre.
Oh, good. We'll just be leaving then. To go somewhere that isn't the gallows.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Érdekes.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Miss Eyre.
No. No Templars in this family.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Her own people. That's horrible.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Ellenségek köztünk. Keresd meg Kalál bankparancsnokot is. Wilmore táborában. Kirkwallon kívül. Van valami más is. Vitus.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
How can I help?
It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
Gyógyfüves feladatai. Találj pók, sejem mirigyet, sárkánykarmat, nyers vaskabát. De az konkrétan nem kötötted a elemre, hogy ezeket hol a micsodába találom.
Thank you, my friend. Only one thing on the list left to find.
Ezek szerint már meg volt pár hozzávalónk. Póksejemmirigy és sárkánykarma. Most csak vasbarkát kell, az egy fa volt az első részből. Amit az elfek használtak. Itt található meg a kegyes tett, ami nem tudom melyik küldetés. Wilmore tábora, ami az imént a szétválasztó hegyen is van a gyógyfüves feladatai. Na, akkor megyünk. Nem tudom nagyítani se kicsinyítésen a térképen. Hogy melyik irányba menjek. Konkrétan mit is? Vasbarkát keresünk, amely egy fa. Jól tudom.
The sooner you all leave this place, the better.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row, I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed by love.
You always know. To say to put my mind at ease.
Megszárt körfát terléke. Egy térkép órézi határának nagyvonalú értelmezésével sok hasonló dokumentumot vágtak ki az ablakon minden egyes alkalommal, amikor követve felszólították a BioWare jegyzékeinek nagy frusztráltságára. BioWare. Tehát az ott kell. Neked van barka.
Oh, Meryl. So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlin?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Meryl. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough! We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Are you a specialist? What sort
Yeah.
of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Do you have any pure ironbark in stock?
What use is ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it.
I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not. The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Akkor adat sejtettünk. Nem. Élelmester rámutatott a vasért lelő helyre, de figyelmeztet, hogy éjfattyok vannak. Hát nem egy fábú volt elvileg a vasbarka. Meg nem, mert ezt a kibaszott. ott elmertünk van, ez feleslegesen. Ja, aha. Ott van vasbarka tisztás. Bad. Na, elintéztél egy jogást? Ott lesz a cucc. A vasbarka nem az első részben egy fa volt. A vérvonalakban, most itt meg egy ércnek magyarázza a játék. Vidd a vasban. Ez nem jön, hopsz, ezt így át. Csoportosítjuk. Mint ezen a területen már valami hasonlóan jártunk. Akkor a törpékkel találkoztunk. Akik utána Kunárikhoz kellett, hogy menjünk. Valami robbanópori. Ugye? Legikat ekkor annyi különbség volt, hogy ez a része itt le volt zárva.
And trust they be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Don't you lay another hand on that boy.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Na, remek egy démon.
Maker preserve us.
I'll deal with it.
De most ez... Mi ez a...
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... Is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession.
I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Ez volt, amíg az erőtérbe volt elzárva. Mikor a kört kellett megmenteni a Origins-be.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Érdekes az átvezetőbe, Izabellának nem jár ruházata volt, de mindegy. De akkor tényleg az volt. Amikor az erőtérben volt, kínozgatták, mikor a körbe kicsit át akarta hatalmat venni az démonokkal. Ez tényleg az volt. Szereztél egy kézműves receptet a becsapódás rónál. Vissza kell vinni a vasbarkát, igen. Kegyes tett. Tehát így csak nappali feladatok vannak. Ez a könyv. Nem nagyon jelöl semmit a térképen.
How do you do that? Do what, kitten?
You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
You just strut. It's not something you practice.
How do I learn it then?
It comes to you, usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar. Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry, and you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it?
I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
Keresd meg a bárófiát, Semver. Akkor...
And the world's rid of one more Canary. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat?
Sounds like he doesn't want to go with you.
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
Mindig az arcoskodás.
Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
We're not giving you up. Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Valamit fókusz kapja. Hogy de vagyok lassítva.
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
Aminek kicsi az életereje, vannak nagyobb. Vagytok még?
Never lied, never coddled. You were worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this Ashard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again to escape the keep and my father. Ashard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of Ashard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, Ashard is dead. It's not right.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him.
Ó, na mindegy most.
Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawk, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
There were complications, but I was privileged to keep your son from harm.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
Forgive me, this is a private concern of yours.
Your actions are appreciated. The Seneschal will see you out.
Jobb lett volna előbb azt mondani, hogy körbe nézek, mert most amik lekaszaboltunk, azt utána maradtak, az gora lett mindjárt. Mi? Na mindegy. De jó pap is volt itt. Na. Eltűnik néhányszor. Még tényleg több plegyka volt. Ja, este kell menni, ne?
Do you have a parrot, Isabella?
What would I want a parrot for?
What about a peg leg? Do you have one of those?
You can see that I don't, dear.
Eye patch?
I'm disappointing you terribly, aren't I? And no hook for a hand either.
Seems that Varric's pirate stories are awfully inaccurate.
He knows, kitten. He likes them better that way.
Ja, nem már arrébb.
He's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun. Oh, before I forget, you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
A friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask, but I'm sure you're up to it. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
De most... Jaj.
Do they zip around Thedas, terrorizing Darkspawn with their...
Aki keres, ezt talál. Beszélj Martin a munkáról, felállásán akasztott emberben. Hát most ott vagyunk, nem?
Speed Griffin. Good one.
So, you've been with women in bed?
I know. Shocking, isn't it? You see, Sweetness, men are only good for one thing. Women are good for 6.
6? Which 6? Isabella!
Kicsit szabad szájú, hogy minek mondjuk.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Isabella's told me all about you, Martin.
Isabella. I thought I told you to be discreet.
You don't know her very well, do you?
You've made your point. Now let's get down to business. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Ébredő tenger, osztogatói. Jelenleg még Máté Lokon rakodmányát nappal az alsóvárosi dokkoknál.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story
Ez kinek beszél?
more handsome.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his clothes. We have a few drinks and everyone...
What were you before you were a pirate?
I had a husband. He didn't beat me. That's about the best I can say about it.
So you left him?
He was murdered by my lover. It was all very
Antiva. Oh. I don't think I'd like to live in Antiva.
Just keep the ships coming and we'll get them through.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
I could use your assistance. I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the docks?
Right, come in.
Shipping manifest.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
Nah.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Orlesian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
Nah.
Get to the point.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Mégis mennyit kér?
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Mennyit vasad egy... kettőt? Lényegében úgyis. Jézai nagyra hatirakemány a Woodrow raktárában van a dokkoknál. Ennyi túl könnyen megy. Jó, elnéztük a kanyart.
There's someone coming. Tell the others.
Nem erre.
This is private property.
What are you guarding?
Imported goods.
Who owns this warehouse?
Master Woodrow, I suppose. It's rented storage space.
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
Be off with you then.
Na jó, hát
I
úgy lesz.
said this is private property.
Na jó, hát úgy látszik nem lehet másképp.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
A járás és még csavarja a csípőjét. Még... Nem elég, hogy Isabella kicsit túl szexisen van ábrázolva.
There's someone coming. This is private property.
Nem, nincs az az opció. Hát vagy bemenni mellem kéne, vagy ide meghalni, nincs más opció. Nincsen a humoros. Van, mikor némelyiknél az fejlök ide, itt most nincs olyan.
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
Woodrow. Mit tudom, szavazni nincs angolba.
Trap ahead.
Te hol látod csapdát? Aha, látom. Leütötted a... Melyik az ellenfél már? Melyik ott jöttünk ki, igaz? Vágy fel. Nem tudjuk használni, meg konkrétan. Ó, hogy a... Ez... Nem tudom, mikor milyen csapdába szaladtam bele, de még megijedtem. Ez a savas köpölycső. Izabella se vette egy nagyon észre. Nem szóltál volna egy farkas csapda, hogy mi a francba belelépek, de...
Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick. That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it?
Ja, bejáratot felmutat vissza, jó.
Have you ever been out in the open ocean in a storm? It's the best feeling in the world.
Everything here is cold. Hard stone. I wish I'd worn shoes with soles now.
We shouldn't talk here.
That book you were reading this morning, Assyrian Spear. I don't think he had a spear in the legends.
He does in this one. Read the description.
Andraste knelt before no man but her maker. But she hadn't counted on the Archon Hessarian. Can Hessarian penetrate the tight-knit defenses of the warrior prophetess? Will she be prepared to face the full blast of
Mindig a talpát.
power? Wait a minute. Isabella, this is a vulgar thing.
You want to borrow it?
No!
You sure? It has pictures.
Not listening, I'm not listening.
Nah.
No work for you here forever. You're not taking it
Itt kell a gyógycsős, meg a térképet leadni. Aki keres, azt talál. Itt az ellenségnek tanulni. A juhászkodó farkasok, hóruk, csali. Még az is ott van.
I guess you've been with a lot of men.
Men, women, elves. A dwarf in drag once, but I don't recommend that.
Oh.
Oh, you're blushing. Why? How many lovers have you had?
I never...
You're a virgin. Hawk, you've been holding out on the poor girl. Get her a night at the Blooming Rose. On me.
That's, very generous.
I'm a giver.
Neked kellett az a bal. Elfeknek a vasbarka.
Everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I promised.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank the Maker and various others. I need to lock this up.
Ja, este kell mit tudom maga menni. A kuplerájba. Jó.
There's always pretenders out at night. Sometimes you have to correct them. Good coin in it, too.
Ott az egy zsákutcába fordultam.
The blooming rose. What do you suppose goes on in there?
Hát vajon mi? Hát... Nem voltunk egy párszor.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart. Is there something you want?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
Mindegyik a zseb...
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Találd meg Idomát, én kideríts mit tud. Na, összeszik. Remek. Aha, akkor amit van az a területen. Ekkor az a lezárt szoba? Ott az emeleten egy... villámróna. Ez a piros csík itt mi? Ja, ez a tapasztalati pontszál. Aha. Azt mondja, van jelenleg 8451 és 9000-nél lesz a szintlépés. 10. szint.
Do you really like sailing?
Like it? I love it. The salt spray on my face, the wind whipping by my ears, the gulls screaming overhead. I love it all.
Oh, don't you get sick? I was so sick on our trip across the sea.
Were you in the hold?
Everyone was in the hold.
There's your problem. You need to be up on deck, under the sky, with nothing between you and the horizon. Sailing is like sex. Do it wrong and it'll make you sick. But do it right, and there's no feeling in the world like it.
Hát érdekes hasonlatot nyomtál.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names. They're too busy doing other things. Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Are you certain we can't postpone this, Hawk?
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
You really can be quite a bore. You know that, right?
Itt a humoros válaszgom.
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica.
Egy vágydémon van, Max.
Her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade, and bring it gently across your throat.
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister.
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Miss Eyre. What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Miss Eyre. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Keren weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
Na, kegyelmezzünk, vagy...
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
We need to go to the Sanctuary. Some blood mage bitch needs to pay for this.
Én már azt szerette volna Isabella, hogy a fejét vegyem. Szállj szembe a vérmágusokkal a sötét városi szentélyükben. Ezt nem tudom, akkor is ugyanezt az opciót dobta fel, hogy le akart fogunk szuratni? Hogy vágjam el a torkomat, hogyha azt mondom, hogy én csak kérdéseket. Az a felső opciót választom, akkor is ugyanez az opcióra jutunk. Hogy én kérdezek. Mert mit élet van mellép az, hogy mágus karakterem van, mert akkor rá nem hatott volna az a vérmágia dolog.
Keep moving.
I think I need a bath. Do you think I need a bath?
Never knew humans could be this poor.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them.
Mert itt te is az vagy. Remek, már egy csapdába lép.
I can't move!
Fejlesztő halál gyökere. A pátyol, vagyis a túlvilág. Vagy enyészet. Az enyészet a túlvilág, a pátyol csak az atyára. Megvan a szintlépés. A fegyver és pajzs. Ja, az élekfalom specializáció. Ja, ez az állóképesség is, akkor ez nem egy új. Jó, akkor... Még a jobb. Hát... Hát az álló képességre én látom, hogy ez egy több. Nincs valami csapda? Nem.
Nicely done.
Tehát 14 különböző dolog. Nem csapd ez a horda?
Watch your step.
Na. Várjál, már csereberebe.
You're such a slave driver.
Mágia. Mágia az akarat-erős. Ellenségem, bármely. Egy a szövetség is kéne. Akkor ezt nem így kell. Ja.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
This demon worship thing is a real turn-off.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
If you turn yourself in now, the Templars may spare your life.
The Templars! We will destroy their entire pathetic order. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime.
Elsállgat egy szép szóra.
Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
May the dreadful take you!
Egy vágydémon. Reynolds Girimória, egy félig befejezett, félig átgondolt és pressz Punch úgy dobták be a csatornába, hogy magát túlértékelő bolond reagálna. Ha egy templom már is ebben az irányban nézni, ahol ő van, Bonard van belefirkálva. egy alsóvárosi bazár bevásárló listával együtt.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
So, when do we find out if this one's got a demon inside?
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest. I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
Meryl, you know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Be careful when you tell Sir Colin about this. If it's not handled correctly, innocent mages may suffer for Tyranne's crimes.
Hát az rivalizálás így. Kikeres, ezt talál, vidd el az új híreket. Tehát reklamáljon Martinnek az akasztott emberbe. Tér vissza Kellen, ahol nem vitolhat udvarába, értésít arról, mi történt.
Never knew humans could be this poor.
We wouldn't survive the trip back.
If you could do anything, just anything at all, what would you do? That's easy. Be normal. No magic. Just normal.
Really? You wouldn't fly across Thedas or eat a cake the size of Kirkwall? Keep a baby griffin for a pet?
Well, now that you say it, the griffin might not be so bad.
I'd name mine Feathers.
It's not always fun and games on the sea, though. There are storms and hostile pirates. And it's trying being cooped up with men who haven't seen a woman in months.
You're a woman.
Exactly. And I don't usually let them touch me, so they get frustrated. I insist all of them get alone time. Helps with the crankiness.
They're already lonely. Why would you insist they be alone some more?
Peril.
What? Did I miss something?
Go think about it. Maybe it'll come to you.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Mages have been systematically abused by the Templars for 1,000 years.
How can you say that after what you've seen? Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
There's fault on both sides. We must find a way to live in peace.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain. Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Hát... Igen, akkor is így lesz, mert mikor állást kell foglalni. Ja, Jó. Hopp, elnéztük a végkanyart.
You're smuggling poison. I thought you were trying to change your ways.
I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Ajajaj. Most mondjuk el neki, hogy hol van, vagy hazudjunk.
I refuse to be a part of this. You want it? Get it yourself.
Oh, come on. If I don't get the goods back, I'm ruined.
Legyünk pénzéhesek. Vagy ragaszkodjuk az elveinkhez.
I just can't be a part of this.
Fine, you've ruined me. Happy now.
Na jó.
You're smuggling poison. I thought you were trying to change your ways.
I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Do you know where Alton Woodrow's warehouse is?
Merchant Woodrow's place. I know it. Thanks for this, friend. You've more than earned your reward. I'm gonna get my goods. You come back once I'm set up, I'll give you a discount.
Ne. Én ezt tudok be. Azt mondja, van egy kapcsolat, azt mondja, hogy a káptalan nővér villogtatta a pénzét az alsóváros szerte. Valami meg nem nevezett problémára keres gyógyír. Részletek hevenyésznek. Nem, de lehet, valami közül van a kunárikhoz, azt javasolja, nézzetek ki. Rá nőre az alsóváros.
So he comes down.
Melyik másik király?
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Shh. I can't accurately express my gratitude, but thank you.
De a pletyka szerint egy nővért kell keresni.
I doubt the mystery of who killed those swindlers will ever be solved.
Where are you going, darling?
Off with you. Arms for the poor. You're Hawk, aren't you? You used to work with the Fenrir.
Nem tudok rákat. Ez egy papnő, nem?
The Maker will know if you misbehave, child.
Does he always know?
De nem tudok rá kattintani.
Wonder if it's time for a drink yet.
Ha egyáltalán ez jó követek ki.
A coin, monsieur?
Come to the chantry, Sirrah, and there you may receive your arms after service.
And trust his grace have mercy.
Követek itt egy vetkere, de ez nem csinál semmit.
Care for a night of fun, monsieur?
I'm a married man, Sirrah.
Good day, citizen.
The Maker's wisdom is the path we must all walk upon.
I'll try to do better, monsieur.
Most ha a gyerekhez megy, akkor azt mondjuk, így megy így körbe-körbe neki.
I'm just standing here. Don't look at me.
Aha, azt a kört írja lefele.
Where are your parents, young man?
Na.
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want. But I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much.
Valami... Azért nem akarsz, mert mi? Valami ügyben voltál vele.
You go on ahead. I have another appointment.
Azért lehet, ami dologé keresnek, lehet neki van benne a kez.
Why do you bother me, human? I hire no blades and need no goods. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I agree. It's a mess.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karistan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be. As do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty. I suspect we are done, human.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
To your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Qunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishok, Arigena, Ariqun, pillars of the Qunari, of the nation that must be. There is but one way to know these things, human. And I have yet to decide if it must be done.
You're a long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Qunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. Or until the demand changes.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Kyun.
It could benefit many people.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
How many Kunari have you lost to the Talvashoth?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Kyun. It is the Talvashoth who have lost themselves.
I met an honorable one.
Doubtful.
He said he was a mercenary, not a murderer.
Then I know he made no claim to honor. When they sell themselves, little remains. He is not even dead to the Kyun. He is a living insult.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human.
Miért félig meddig sten, és akkor értsük úgy, hogy micsoda.
Andraste's grace be with you.
I think the Canary is spying on us.
Nem tudok továbbra se rákattintani.
Work for you here, Ferelden. You're not taking my job.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
I think the Canary is spying on us.
Isabella nem akar visszajönni.
Andraste's grace be with you.
Ferelden, ain't you? Much of the coast seems like.
Walk in peace.
Beats the mines, that much I know.
Good work, Breakback. There's a bonus if we get through our manifest early.
Stacking as fast as I can, don't you worry.
Watch out by the Canary compound. They seem very angry.
Have faith, and the Maker will return.
Itt mászkálsz lefelé, de mit tudom mi.
You want to see real work? This is where you come.
Megvan a keresett. Csak este kellett jönni.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Na, ki akarjátok zsebelni.
Can you get this deep into Lowtown and be that stupid?
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
Ori kapcsolata azt mondta, hogy egy káptán nővé. A pletykából küldetét.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Why is a Templar guarding her? Is this a setup?
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
A nővérek által menedékházban van a közeli alsóvárosi bazárhoz. Beatrice. Jó, elnéztük a leágazást.
I am expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva Da.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
You are not interested in who you might be hiring.
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with it.
That is why I went to Lowtown. You are either capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are not.
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities, or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader. If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though. We must help this poor creature. He has faced worse than what I run from.
Why would they do this to him? This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Qunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Juhászkodó farkasok, hagyd el Petris menedékházát a csapóajtón keresztül, és vezess ki a Qunarit a sötét városból. Ketóján. Alsóvárosi kotorék.
And now we're taking a stroll alongside a magical horned thing through the worst part of Kirkwall. Great.
Jaj! Még köpködsz is? Na várjál. Ne, mentem egy pók csapdájába. Ez az elemi fegyver annyira nem volt hülyeség. Hát, én belelenyek minden csapdába. Nem szól semmit, hiába kattintok. Kettőján. Most nem tudom, az amikkel egyszer beszéltünk. Eljön, ez ugyanaz, vagy ez egy másik kunári? Nem szóltatok volna egy... Vagy csapda? Nem tudom, hogy van még képességeiként. Minden csapdát vesz.
Very helpful, is he?
Valami, mit tudom, még van. Kunári katonák? Nem.
This undercity is feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who will pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
Do everyone a favor and listen to your friend.
Unless you lot make a holiday of the last free place in Kirkwall, tax it up like even Lowtown, I'll cut you up and save the biggest piece for your pet.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
I'll deal with this.
Hát a forgószél csak akkor jött, csak...
The danger has passed, Katogen. Calm yourself. Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder? You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
I bet all he wants is to go chasing after thrown sticks. And someone to rub his belly.
Hát tényleg azt mondom, hogy a kis házi állat.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something? Right. Could have expected that answer.
Ez ebben mi a vicces, hogy idején mennünk?
Keep control. And remember who is on your side. Of course. I expected no different.
Ez értelme. Na, lekerült. Nem, ennek is le van törve a szar.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of this Karatam were killed by Tal Bashar, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
I just got here, coming from the other way. If there was a trail, I didn't leave it.
Yet you are here with Serabas. The crime is his freedom, his leash held by unknowing Basra. We will not allow that danger to continue. Let your own mages doom you. Serabas will be properly confined.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
The sister called him Katogen. You are Serabas?
Serabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Arvarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Cerebas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Cerebas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them? Like so many others.
We leash Cerebas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Is a mage like Bethany so threatening? I don't see it.
I'd hope not, sister.
You and Cerebas, Bas Cerebas, are of the same womb? Vashidan! Neira Setar Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Cune requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Cerebas, you will be no threat to anyone.
Can you stand?
I am unbound, odd, wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basvaran, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Cune.
So after all this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Cune.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Cune. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Tal-Eb. It is to be.
Others of your kind live outside the Cune. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Kinari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
My My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basfarad. Remember this day.
I have no words. That poor creature.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
It seems likely she set them on us. But why?
Térj vissza Patrice menedékházáson, hogy megbeszéld a Qunari rajtaütést. Szerebesz talizmánja. Két eltérő regeneráció, vérmágia. Minden egyes életerő egységből plusz 20 nyer ki.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
Without bloody incident? You know better.
Mind your tongue, woman.
Please, do speak your mind.
The bodies of the mages Karatam led right to us. Why?
You come back speaking their language and think to lecture me? If such a plot existed, if the Qunari had murdered you for trying to help their slave mage, then yes, someone might have found that useful. It would have cast doubt on appeasement. Perhaps your death would have been a tragic necessity. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. But all we have now are dead Qunari and the word of a sympathizer.
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug, you are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
Alig szívesen levágtam volna körmét.
She'll be trouble.
Nem elég Kate. Jó van. Kegyes tett, az igen. Forog és csali. Azt most csinálom. A múlt emléke meg a bérgyékos célpontja, hát. Miért támadnak rám? Ja, azt hittem az elfek. Mi van itt az elhagyott házban?
On your guard! That's enough!
Were they expecting us? It seemed that way.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest. It's empty.
Oh, an empty chest is like an empty bed. What a waste.
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Also ha egyáltalán csempész rejtekhelyen is voltak, már nincsenek itt. Anzorról ne tudnia kell.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Try to leave the fresh ones alive!
Rabszolgakeres.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave!
Egy elf mágus.
Not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
You lured me into a trap, and now you want my help.
If Anso had told you to divert an ambush of Tevinter bounty hunters, would you have done it?
It should have been my decision.
Had I known of you earlier, I might have asked you personally. I had only Anso to rely on, I fear. I'm not lying to you now. Please, help me do this.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Menj az éjszaka. A magiszter felsőház másoruházával, hogy találkozz Fenrisszel.
This is strange. I've never seen the alienage this quiet, even at night.
Here we go!
Na, elnéztük az egyik lehajtót.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Daenerys.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium. There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Jó, hát úgy látszik, hogy ki van választva.
Daenerys, show yourself!
Tehát, hogy ő is egy közelharci. Egy harcos. Akkor... Csak azt nem tudom, hogy most kétkezes vagy. Hát egy kicsit feltoningó. Ja, már nem már. Aha. Remek. Szóval tulajdonképpen 3 közelharcjegy.
Trap ahead. You happy now? Be careful!
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
Looks like a fight! Be ready!
Made it.
Nézd csak a szenny. Nézzük. Ja, jó. Bejön szelektál, most jobban tudok. Innen indultunk mi? Akkor ez itt megvan, itt nem voltunk.
not going to happen.
Karcatokból vehetünk akármennyit, úgy látom.
I don't think I can do that. Done.
Remek.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Ületés frissítő. Daenerys Magiszter megszökött. Nézz utána, mielőtt elmenni. Ilyenünkben van egy, de...
I can't do that.
Tehát a részt nem is tudtuk átnézni ma. Az X-el jelöltet. Tényleg át lett nézve mindenütt.
never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
My sister is stronger than you think.
You tell him, sis.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
No.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
Két szintlépésnél kimaradt. Jó. Át kéne. Mm-hmm.